Hello, friends. In this short video, I would like to talk about money and investments. There are different schools of thought whether we should go for real estate or whether we should go for equities or whether we should go invest in gold or whether we should paying back the home loan amount. So these are the aspects I'm going to talk about. Currently, jobs are under threat because of the artificial intelligence. There are layoffs and people are losing jobs and people are struggling to pay the EMIs. Sometimes due to lack of employment and due to the loss of jobs, sometimes they are not able to pay back the EMIs. So it's a very tough time currently, especially in India. And the best thing currently what we have to do is to invest money into equities. Usually, equities give more returns than other areas. First preference is to get at least around 12% or 15% CAGR from equities. Usually, you get it. It's easy to liquidate the stocks in the stock market. So, best option from my mind is to invest into stock markets, either mutual funds or ETFs or secondary market, IPOs. You can go for it. And second thing is you can go for second option you can go for is real estate. But real estate is very challenging and very tough, and you should know the location, and a lot of money is required, and you should know the place where you want to buy it. There are legal issues involved in real estate, and sometimes there are encroachments. So lots of litigations are the prevailing in India. So it's very tough and challenging. So you have to check for EC and guidelines, then so that you can go for real estate. But real estate is not a liquid amount. Unlike stock market within 3 4 days you can clear everything and you can get money and you can do anything. So this is one option. Second option is real estate. Real estate is again the location and it's a luck factor, various probabilities, and it depends upon permutations and combinations. So you can go for a piece of land. Land is fixed across the world. So if you want to have a long horizon, you can invest into real estate, land, piece of land, and you can construct a house because the land belongs to you, and there are some guidelines you have to comply with, and you purchase your own, you purchase a home, or you can buy a piece of land. Again, some of when you buy flats, affiliated flats, some of the constructions are very weak. This is one more tough. This is one more area of challenge. So what you have to do is you can, if you find time and resources, you can buy a piece of land in a strategic location, and you can build your own house or villa or whatever it is. Then again, some funding is required. So you have to tie up with the bankers to get the loans. So various aspects are involved about home. The third option is to invest in gold. Actually, gold was rallied some in recent past, but then again the prices have come down. But overall, gold is safe. At any time, you can sell it and you can get money. But for a very long time, gold is static. Except the recent past, there was a rally. Otherwise, gold is very static, but it's a safe haven across the world, so you can invest into gold. So first option is to invest into equity. Second option is to invest into real estate. Third option is to go for investing in gold. You can go for you can do SIP also for gold also. Then fourth option is that you can pay off any loans and sleep tightly. So these are all the areas and options you can explore about investments. Now then again, whether you want to buy a home or whether you want to stay in the rented house, the choice is yours. Uh, Usually, business people with acumen, with business mindset and business acumen, what they do is that they stay in a rented house and they invest money into stock market. They get around 15% or 18% that we can't predict, and you can't time the market, but overall the returns you get on stock market or equities are relatively better if you make smart and wise decisions. If you stay in a rented house, there's only a yield of 2% only. So best option is to go for your buying. Best option is to stay in the rented house and invest money into stock market, and you can get a lot of money. This is one option. But when you want to have any emotional attachment, so you should have your own house. It gives you confidence. And when you look at my own case, I didn't have any flat own house because I was in Indian Air Force. I didn't stick to one particular place. I traveled entire India and different parts of India. So I didn't have any lands, and of course, I was born into a toxic family, grew up in a toxic environment. I don't have any ancestral property. Whatever the little money was there, that I invested into some plots. That money that I have utilized for the education of my two sons. Unfortunately, both are qualified and they are leading their own paths. I am happy for them. But again, the challenge came in my life is that I had a brain stroke in the year 2021. And luckily, my two sons helped and I survived from the brain stroke. But now I realize the importance of money ever before. Money gives you lots of opportunities, freedom, confidence. There are lots of choices, so you should emphasize on money. But money is not everything. But in the past, I was thinking only in terms of adding value and impacting, and I was into non-profits. The biggest gift you can give to anybody is time. So I invested my time. So that was the smartest decision I have ever made. Now I have to think in terms of making money to achieve financial independence. So then I started my journey into SIP at the age of 60. Now I'm 63. 60, at the age of 60, I invested 2000 rupees in SIPs. Then I converted them into lump sum. Then I put little more money. So still I am not financial independent. So my wife and I have to find ways and means to make money. So I didn't have any regular employment. This was a very big challenge and health challenges, COVID struck. So things went wrong actually. It's okay, let bygones be bygones. But when you look at the young people, especially Gen Z, they are very smart and brilliant. They are tech savvy. They know how to make money. They have eye for details. They love investments. So I'm very happy for them. Because the era I was born is different, and the era these young people are born is different. So lots of opportunities. So rather, we were not a blessed generation, but the young people are very smart and brilliant. But the young people have their own challenges, mental illness, health challenges they are having. Though, but then again, age is in their side, and they can experiment and explore. They sometimes they fail also. If they fail also, they can bounce back because age is in their side. So this is about money and investments. So these are all the aspects I have briefly shared about invest, whether you should invest into equities or whether you want to invest into real estate, whether you want to invest into gold, whether you want to pay back the home loan interest. So all these things I have covered in this short video. So as I told you, know I had a survivor of brain stroke. So my right hand has been paralyzed. My right portion of the body was totally paralyzed. And I am gradually recovering. Good news is that I'm recovering and I'm alive and moving forward slowly. So these are all the challenges. Please like, subscribe and share with your networks with gratitude.